All right, good morning. Today I'd like to talk about why the majority of humanity still prefers speech as their primary form of communication. We live in a text-based information delivery world. Whenever you want to talk to your friend, you send them a text through your phone. Whenever you want to send something important to a department or anything like that, you send them an email. You fax them, you do stuff like that. So that would lead a lot of people to believe that text is the preferred way to communicate in today's society. But if a president has something important to talk about, he doesn't put it on a blog in the internet. He doesn't text his Secretary of Defense and is like, hey, something important's happening. He comes out and he gives a speech. In a ceremony, like a going away ceremony or award ceremony or anything like that, right? You don't just give them a memo. It's like, yeah, this is what I want to say at this. Put this piece of paper up on the podium. I wish it worked like that, but it just doesn't. You have to give up there and you have to talk to them. Because humans naturally like to have a face attached to whatever's speaking. It's not the most effective way of communicating. I could give someone an 8-page document and it'd have way more information than if I spoke to them. If I speak to someone, I'll always forget stuff. Or 15 minutes later, I'll go, man, I should have told them that instead, or something along that line. It's definitely not the most effective, but humans just like it when they have a human face to attach to the information they're getting. A lot of people will sit down and they'll start reading stuff and go, this is boring. But I guarantee if someone sit down and they told them that stuff and said, this is extremely important, you need to know this, that they wouldn't think it was so boring. They wouldn't just pass it off. They like it better when someone talks to them. They like it better when someone communicates with them. They don't want to communicate with a piece of paper. They don't want to communicate with a machine. Friends just use text to get quick information to one another. They don't talk to each other through text, not really. Because, as Plato, the Greek philosopher, once said, the human soul is divided into 3 different parts: appetite, spirit, and logic. That information basis, that thing where I can deliver more information through text, where I can deliver more information by writing something down and delivering it to you because I've had time to think about it, I've had time to perfect it, I've had time to, spell correct, I've had time to do all that. That falls into logic. Humans love to know why stuff works. They love to gain information. They just naturally love it. It's part of their soul. But the soul isn't just logic. It's split up into those other 2 parts, appetite and spirit. Humans want to have that personal connection with something. They don't want to just read something. And honestly, humans think it's a lot more important. They think it's a lot more, important is probably the best word I can put in there. Important if someone talks to them about it. If a guidance counselor sit down and sent me a text and is like, hey, this is important, I'd probably go, I'll probably check that out sometime. But if a guidance counselor told me to come into her office and talk to her about something, that this is important to me, I'd probably go, oh, man, this person really wants to talk to me about this. This is important. So humans just naturally have an inclination to believe that speech is more important than text. Text is a casual thing. Text is just some way to gain information. It's not how we truly communicate with one another. We've been doing it since ancient times. We've been writing letters since ancient times. But when something is truly important, we talk to one another. We sit down and we have a speech. We sit in front of a huge crowd and we tell them what's important. We don't just stick a piece of paper up and say, yeah, read this sometime. It's probably important to your life. Read it. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about how communication, how speech is the better way to communicate with someone, or how humanity enjoys speech more than text-based communication, how it naturally does that. I hope everyone has a good day, and God bless you. Stop.